In 20 years ago, and comparing to now, there is a big difference about the youth. What I can say to our new generation is that about both, yes, Ubuntu, yes, is the main thing that our new generation we need from them. They can educate it, but there are some peoples, those who are old now, who they respect each one another. The main things that our new generations they don't have it now is a respect. There is no more respect anymore. No more Ubuntu. So that is what I like to advise them, that to respect somebody. He's older than you, he's younger than you. You pay nothing less. You don't pay nothing.
So
Doesn't mean you are useless when you respect somebody. But educated is number one. Educate and Ubuntu. That is what I wanted from our new generations.
So in regards to service delivery, in regards to election, in regards to the president, ministers, the future presidents, ministers, what do you want in regards to service delivery?
In regards to the president and the ministers of our government, of the coming generation.
And for service delivery, generation
if they can try to implement that same what I told you is that Ubuntu, and try to make that education be easier. Because the main things that I realized it, they make it primary school and secondary school be cheap. When some of our students, when some of our new generations go into the tertiary school,
it's more expensive.
you pay more expensive. Why? There is no reason to pay more expensive. Why can't they make it like this primary school and secondary school? In overseas, there is no thing. There is nothing like this. In overseas, everything there, primary school, secondary school, tertiary school, the price is just about the same equally. But here in South Africa, they make tertiary being higher. Why? Because only for the rich people. Here it's for the certain people, those who they've got money, that our children here, they must make it a guitar for these poor people. That is how I realized. If they can try to close that gap there, then I think it will be easier for me.
So you think what the next generation needs is to be educated and
Educated, be free
for the next generation.
For the next generation.
So education is what will change this country.
Exactly.
Okay.
Education can change the country, and they must have Ubuntu. So, knowing that some millions of people they don't have Ubuntu. Why? Because they lose Ubuntu. They don't know where they come from. If you know that I come from God and I go back to God again, then you will realize that no, here I am lost. Hey, I am out. Many people they thought no. No, me I don't belong. I don't believe that. Yeah. Before I come from somewhere. And I know even like anything. I know exactly I go back to where I came from. Yes. So Ubuntu. If you can know that botobaka, kibe so. If it's not boto, exactly I come from somebody else. He's corrupt. If I'm corrupted, so it means that I come from corrupt somebody, from plaguing more corrupt.